Nation. So this morning I got to meet Ernie and Mari from Long Beach, and they actually make all of this jewelry. They've sent me some before I've posted. They make all these Raiders chains. So I finally got to meet them this morning out at the stadium, and they brought me some more of this stuff. So I just wanted to share with you guys how nice it is. So you can see they got these Raiders and Company bracelets and necklaces. And then we got the bling bracelet. And this one's cool with the skull. And you can see they have like all different textures too. So this one's like this matte gray. And then even the chain itself is like a matte. And then this is a cool, the Black Raider shield. And then this one's the big guy. The mirrored logo. And then it even has the bigger chain. So this is sterling teak. You can see them. I'll put a link in the description. But this stuff, they've sent me my Duntov 67 shield last time, and they even made me the L. Davis Way street sign. So they can make anything though. It doesn't even have to be Raiders. So check them out. I'll have a link in the description. But this is really nice stuff. You can just tell the quality. So if you need your Raiders bling or any kind of bling, give them a call or look them up online, and they can make pretty much anything custom. So thank you, Ernie and Mari. It was good meeting you guys today, and I just can't get enough of this stuff. I love it. Thanks. Okay, here's a couple of the bracelets. So we got this one. It's Please Return to Raiders and Company, Oakland 1960. And then we got the bling bracelet. You can see, got the black sparkle crystals and then the cool shield. Hello Raider Nation, this is Duntov. Today it is Sunday, July 19th, 2020, and I'm gonna do a walk around. I got gonna be on my phone and my gimbal. So I am on Dean Martin Drive all the way at the southeast end. So here's that 3-sided video billboard. They just hung it up a couple days ago. So this one's a tall one. You can actually see it. I'm right by Russell Road here, and you can see it really good from Russell. So this is more for Russell and Dean Martin. You can't really see it from the freeway now, because the freeway, we got the off ramp here to go on the Russell, so you can't see the freeway there. All right, so I'm gonna walk around the whole place. I'm gonna check everything out. You can see this is lot H. That one, pretty much, I think all the lots are striped now. We'll walk around. We'll see the video screen. From what I saw, you know, I was here that other night. I think that was Thursday night when they were turning on the lights. Just from what it looked like on the Raiders cam the other day, it appears like they got a lot more of the medium mesh finished. Alright, so you can see the landscaping of that. So this is like a wash, or not a wash, but you can see the flood channel there, the sewer. So we got stuff in there. So it is 6:30 in the morning right now. Just trying to beat this heat today. It gets to about 107, 108 in the daytime right now. So when you're doing these long walks, it gets a little bit, you get a little cooked. Alright, so here's some of the signs again. Shows you what lots are what gate to go in. Alright, so lot F is also striped. And then we got lot G down up that way. So there is a crew that's working on the medium mesh right now. You can see them on the lift at the top there, right under the Allegiant sign. Another billboard. I'm not sure when they're going to try testing these. Or I would think these billboards, you know, they might just be able to turn them on and they'll work already, but I think they have to get them calibrated and stuff like that still. Looks like we got some guys here. They're still working on landscaping. Another sign. Okay, so this is lot E. This is newly striped. Alright, if we look at the entry here, we can see the new sign. So southeast entry is right there. So they got these signs on all the different sides for the entrances. Okay, if we look at the media mesh, you can see the right side, they got a lot of it done. When I was out here Thursday night, they didn't have any of that whole side. So if you look at it, I'm not sure though, you can see how it's like separated a little bit on that side, that whole side going up. So I'm assuming somehow that whole thing will slide in. But this is about all they really have, and then just all the little touch-up pieces. So this should be getting done, or at least start getting tested in the next, I would say, the next week or so. did a lot since just Thursday. So this is the E-lot again, right in front. And then you can see the southeast entrance down there. Someone working on the lighting. We got another crew going up also. Trying to pump this thing out. So there you go up. He's working on the lights here. You can see that gap I'm talking about. Just not sure if it stays like that or if it's gonna pull in. I guess we'll wait and see. Alright, the other billboard. This was the third billboard they put up. Remember, they had to build this one down on the very corner of L. Davis and Dean Martin just because of the, you know, there was no room here just because it's got this drive only. They also just striped this. Big Yesco sign. So they got the Raiders shield. It's going to go in on both sides towards the bottom. So they haven't, at least on this south side of the sign, you can see it's right behind the palm tree at the bottom of the video. They have not put the shielding yet. You're in the desert when you see some of the landscaping is cactus. All right, we got, that's the Ticketmaster booth. We look over there, you can see the canopies. They did put the covers on them. Alright, we're walking through the little safety tunnel. Okay, if you look, they're putting the silver covers over the bollards right now. They look good. Cleaning them up. This is what I'm waiting for, to go to the stadium tour. Hopefully sooner than later. So those look good with the silver. I think they just slide right over top of the black part. And then you can see all the, looks like all the archways got the canopy installed. The big old lanai doors. So if we look at the sign from this side, they did not put the Raiders shield up yet either. And they're still filling in this side those stripe parts that where they connect the different panels. Alright, so now we're walking towards L. Davis Way. Morning. Morning. Got the other billboard. Go. That's going to be the main shot right there, this north view. And they have them doors open. It's going to be pretty cool. Alright, so here we go. Dean Martin, L. Davis. This is the north end. So this is what they consider the front of the stadium here. The address, remember, is 3333 L. Davis Way. Flagpoles right there. If I turn around here, this is lot C, This is the Hacienda lot, like right next to it. Right now they call it the F-150 lot. And they did stripe it. But I heard this is going to be the Coors Light tailgating lot. And you can see this side here, they just put up, the other night I noticed it, Ford North Entry. Okay, we even have a new sign up here. I didn't notice this directory here. So the Raider image is pointing us straight ahead. And then Ticketmaster, Caesars, East VIP, and then the Southeast entry. And then saying on the bottom, it's saying the North Bag Check, Administration, Rideshare, MGM Resorts, America First Credit Union, Southwest entry, and Media entry. So that would be all going towards the right. All right, so straight through those gates, you can see the guy walking right there. Right behind, or right up in between all those orange cones, that's the giant Raiders shield that is surrounded by all the legacy bricks. So all the legacy bricks are in there. So you can see all the covered, all the canopies on all the archways. All right, so if we look at these bollards, you can see how they're just the black piping. So they're putting that silver cover over top of them. Be pretty cool. Cross over here at the crosswalk. So this is Al Davis. Now I'm going to be turning on to, this is the new little piece that they call Allegiant Stadium Way. See it right there. Like this guy's painting stripes right now. Yep. You can see the strip in the background. The sun's just coming up over behind the casinos. So more and more casinos are opening. There's only a few that are left that didn't open yet. I don't know if you see on the news though, they keep saying the cases are getting more and more out here, but I think they're at the point they just want everything to open. All right, so this is Hacienda. across here. So straight ahead, this is where Allegiant Stadium Way takes you. That takes you right down that other road. That's the El Davis. Okay, so this is lot B. This will be buses, shuttle buses, places like that. That's why if you look at the striping, how it's kind of weird. Looks like the buses will park at that angle just to offload everybody. And they'll even probably park on these sides. As you can see the way the sidewalk has the jagged look also. So I'm assuming, you know, they'll just pull in into each spot, and that way the center will be open. So this white tent right here, they use that for like their, I think, safety training. I'm pretty sure there was a sign, safety training, in there. Alright, so that's looking straight on. This will be the north view. See, right in the center, it looks like there's something right on that glass. You can see a little triangle, or not triangle, like a square, right above the raised panel. All right, so now we're walking up towards, this is Polaris coming up this way. All right, so it's showing on my phone that I've been recording for 24 minutes right now. So I'd say I'm about 2/3 of the way around. And you figure I'm walking slow and stopping here and there. So if you had to walk around the whole stadium, probably could do it in like 30 minutes. Alright, so here's some of the palm trees. You can see now they all look nice and fresh. Whenever you transplant the palms, the outside ones always die off. So the new shoots come up, you know, through the center. Okay, so Polaris here, they got the lights working now. It used to just be a four-way stop. Alright, so along Polaris here, they do not have the sidewalk open yet. So we gotta go around the... Wait! You can see we got to go around to the other side. So that would be the northwest view right here. Crosswalks make a lot of funky noises. I think a lot of it is for ADA, for the hearing impaired or something. So you wait. Guess I was supposed to be walking already. Wasn't paying attention. Alright, that's what that noise is. That's the walk noise. Okay, so now we're on Polaris. So this is the Lot B entrance again. And this is probably the way they'll come in, because on game days, Hacienda Bridge up that way is going to be just for walking. So it appears like they'll have to come down Polaris to get in and out. And then the A lot is this lot right here. Again, we got all these buildings on this side. They're like warehouse buildings. I know some of them have been sold. I'm not sure if this one, like right here, has. Because this land is worth a fortune now. You know, they'll be putting, it's worth more as restaurants and bars and small hotels and stuff like that. So I would think in the future, most of these places will be gone. All right, we're gonna cross back over here. They got the sidewalk open. So this is considered gate 1. So this gate 1 brings you over here to, well, lot F is this very first one. I mean, lot A. Alright, so we can see lot A, I think, is the last one that needs striped. This is another one of them big warehouse buildings I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure this brick building here was like a contractor's building. I think that's been sold. They cleared out all their lot a few months ago. So for sense of direction, right now I'm walking south. I'm walking towards Russell Road. We can see they're putting some bollards in on this side. So this was that Marnell Masonry. So I think they closed that. It's all in the back behind all those gates that used to be all bunch of blocks and bricks and stuff. And if you didn't know, I know I mentioned it before, but Marnell Construction, I know that family is the ones that they were the construction company for the Rio, but then they also are the company that they actually owned the M Resorts. And the M Resorts is that's what the M stood for before it was Marnell. And they're the official team, the team hotel. All right, I'm supposed to be going to the other side here. You can see there's no sidewalk. No. Okay, so you can see another sign, and this one is sponsored by America First Credit Union. So here's the southwest entry. You can see they have all the canopies on these archways also. We got this tree right in front, the regular tree, and then that palm tree. You can see the reflection on the building. You can see the filtre reflection, the grass. And if you check the cameras and do the different time slots, you can see how they put the stadium seats back in. They had them lined up all the way around they were lined up like around the edges of the filtre area on the south end and the west side of the filtre. So they moved all those back in. So I guess they're done testing the filtre for now. Because this place is supposed to be done around the 31st. Or I think they're saying substantial completion. But the Raiders, I guess, already filed for a what would be occupancy permit. So they're trying to get that for August 1st. So it's moving along. You know, I'm sure they'll just have final little touches to do. Kind of like they're doing at the headquarters, where the coaching staff is already in there, but you know, they're still finishing up some of the construction. No different than buying a house. I know when I bought my house, they always had to keep coming and doing some touch-up work and stuff. All right, so if we look here, without getting blinded by the sun, you can see the cover on the one that's in the wall here. They got the silver finish on them. Looks good. So the filtre is right down in there. You can actually see some guys on the lifts down there doing something. And down there at that light, that is Russell Road. Trying to show down in there, but the sun is so bright facing at me, I can't tell. I think that's the grass right there. This is another one of the lots that they cleared out. That used to be full of all kinds of trucks, like semis and trailers and stuff. And I know on the corner it used to have a sign, future retail and stuff. So I don't know if the sign's still there. Even this Terrible Herps, this was like their main headquarter type thing. And that big warehouse area, they cleaned that out also. So I'm thinking they'll keep the gas stations on the corner still, but probably that area they're going to turn into something else. Okay, this is gate 14, the Ford Lot J. So this was the first lot that they paved. Let's see, so that's the south entrance right there. And I notice we got another sign here. I can only zoom in 3 times, but so it's lot R. I'm assuming because of ramp. So that's the ramp right by that white shack there that will take you down into the filtrate area. So, because it doesn't go really more than, yeah, you got, if you look at the turn here, so it goes from lot J to lot R. So all the regular lots go up to lot J. And then lot R is the ramp lot. Down that way. And if you look down here off of Russell, so there's a bunch of the small hotels without casinos. You got the Holiday Inn Express, and then that one right up there, that's Staybridge. That is the one that the Northview cam on the Raiders website is mounted. It's mounted on the roof. I can't zoom in anymore, but it's at the top there. You can see it sticking up. So as you can see, those are all in walking distance. And then if you want the casinos and party atmosphere, then you want to stay on the strip. And if you don't want to have to drive, stay at the right there by Hacienda. Hacienda goes right between Mandalay Bay and Luxor. So Mandalay Bay, Luxor, and even Excalibur, those are all an easy 10-minute walk. 10-15 minutes depending on which one you're at, and you would just walk straight over Hacienda, which will be a pedestrian bridge on event days, at least on football days. I would think sold out concerts and stuff like that, it would be the same. Still waiting to hear what they're gonna do about the games. I just read something last night that the Raiders have yet to commit to any kind of what would it be, like reduced capacity games for fans. I think they're just kind of waiting to see, but out here it's not looking good right now, just because of all the cases are going up instead of down. So they're just having issues because they need people to come. International travel still closed, and then you got the, you got a lot of states that are having a lot of problems, but everyone's still allowed to come here. So you're quarantined in your own state, but you're allowed to leave to come here, so it's not going to help it get any better. We'll see what happens. Alright, so now I'm walking down Russell. So if you look, you can see how high that three-sided billboard is. So this is more for Russell Road and then Dean Martin, like I said earlier. Alright, so over here, this is all the hotels. So you got that one there, but then where the Stay Bridge is, back behind there, there are like 3 or 4 more different ones. And actually, that's actually where I parked, because they go to Dean Martin. So Dean Martin goes right underneath this bridge right here. And then you could just make the whole loop, and then you could get back to it by going through that street there. All right. So it's just telling you how to get to I-15. There's South View, and we got the new billboard here. I drove by it after they finished. No, I actually saw it on the North View cam. So they used the big orange crane. It looked like the same one that they had next to, that they were keeping over there by that Yes Go sign on the east side. Kind of looked like it was that same crane. All right, so let's see. It's about 7:20. So I was walking, I guess, about 45 to 50 minutes. So here's the billboard again. If we look at the medium mesh, the Prism View medium mesh, now it looks like they got 4 teams working on getting that mesh up. So I'd say within the next couple days they should have all the main mesh in. You know, then they'll have to do all the, like the border one where the angle comes down. It's looking good. Alright, so that's the complete walk around. We look down there, that's the sidewalk where I started, right down there. And then just make the whole loop around. So if you're not subscribed and you want to get updates to see the completion of this place and the headquarters, please subscribe to my channel, Raiders1967. And then you could also follow me on Instagram on Duntov67. So Raider Nation, everybody stay safe. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk with you next time.